It's a football show with a basketball intro.
Well, the top side streets are a dangerous place, so you better tune in to a credible face like this one. Yeah, this one. And you know he's not alone, and they're coming in hot. We got a Lake So Stan and a guy who really likes baseball. I don't know why he likes baseball.
Yes, sir. We are back. It's the Monday Football Show. Quadzill's here. JK's Borland's on his lunch break. We the people, Rowdy Rod, Stone Cold, buffering. John Hickey's here. Patrick Coyne, Stub, DJ Local to the house. Fanny Raddad, Doc Delta, Kyle Smith. Look at Kyle Smith. Back in the streets, Kyle. Thomas Welch, Jump Shoot, Francois Van Ness. Good morning, both all beautiful Steelers Lego. Debuts this weekend. Oh, bonjour, Francois. Airplane mode here, Strictly Sports. The masses are coming in. I'm excited for today's show for lots of reasons. Anytime there's an opportunity for a victory lap, we take them. Good stuff happening today. We're going to go over Rumble. We're going to go over the preseason Rumble, which honestly, I don't think is going to have a big impact on I don't know how much information we can take from preseason Rumble and put it towards the regular season Rumble, but it's worth looking at it. Then I kind of want to go over some strategy-ish. So we'll talk mostly Rumble today. And then if you guys have random questions, we can go over that as well. Couple of business things though. And we'll get it started with this. We'll get it started with a little bit of funsies here. We're gonna do a Top Shot giveaway because you can't gift Rumble moments yet. I mean, all day moments yet. But there, go ahead, like the stream, subscribe to Team Hold, put hashtag Rumble into the chat, and then we're gonna give away a moment from our new Team Hold account. Which, again, a beautiful pivot. We're putting together a little bit of a eliminator pool. And in this eliminator pool, we are first place at the end of the season in the NFL eliminator pool for Team Hold is going to win a legendary moment. Second, third, fourth, and fifth will all win a rare moment. And in order to enter, all you need to do is send our Team Hold account, which is just Team Hold, a trade ticket any moment. You can send us any moment, and then you enter on the ESPN thing where I'm going to drop the link right now. You can go ahead and join that. We're excited to fire that up. We've got 45 entrants already after barely publicizing it. So I imagine we're going to get, I don't know, millions. So just send over a trade ticket. So sign up with the ESPN link, but also send over a trade ticket. Do both things. Both things need to happen. If you don't send us a moment before the season starts, you are disqualified. And it's just Team Hold. So that's a little bit of business to get us started. But I don't know. Before we dive into where people finished in the Rumble streets, what were your experiences with the first round of beta #beta on the OTM Rumble? They had just under 1,000 entrants. I think 961 entrants. Is there Jump Shoot says, is there a Google form to let you know what moments sent? Well, I've been keeping track of the notifications that we get. Just Team Hold is the Top Shot. That is correct. Wait, don't put the just. I'll put it in the chat. Just here we go. Just like that. Shoot. Oh yeah. So they had just under 1,000 entrants, 961. There was a question that was put in the Discord. How many do we think are going to enter week to week? Now, this week, I feel like was pretty limited, right? For a couple of reasons. One, it's preseason and only a sickos care. The second thing that we run into, I don't know how many people of all of the NFL All Day users, I'm not sure how many had access to it yet. Because I know, right, you needed to have your Jolly Joker whitelist, or there was another, or just be in the Discord, I think, to have a shot at it. So I can't really tell how many people, will have a shot at it. Or like how many people were eligible versus like this week to next week. There we go. So we the people said waiting on the sidelines until week 1. Yeah. So that I'm curious, like, so with 1,000 entrants, what are people's predictions for what we'll see for the first week of the regular season? Because I said, like, I thought it was going to like triple that. I thought we were going to see 3,000, but maybe that's too high. Maybe that's too high, right? So for NBA Top Shot, we saw, I don't know, roughly 2,500 to 3,000, right? Something like that from night to night, depending on the night. But and I was trying to compare it to TOC, right? Because TOC would have 2K, but you could enter 3 lineups. So I don't know. Yeah, I kind of land here. I think it's going to be between 2K to 3K. Orion had access but didn't enter. John Hickey saying 5K. Interesting. Yeah, Orion, did you not enter just because you were like preseason? Who cares? Half of active users on TD. What's TD on? I don't know what that says on Throwdown. Maybe 20. So you think it's 2,500? Yeah, I think it's going to be between 2,000 and 3,000. That's going to be my guess, anyways. But I don't know. That's totally a crapshoot. I'm excited for it, though. I did have a lot of fun with it. I think it was really hard to build a useful lineup in preseason. Like, you're really just blindly throwing darts, and that's why I went out there and was like, please don't go out and buy stuff. Harvey said, I wish I had access, but I think it will be closer to 4K. Okay, Harvey. Interesting. 4K. I hope so. That's fun. Because you know what? If it's only 2K and 300 people cash, what's that? 15%? Is that right? 15? I don't hate that. But if it's 4K and we're talking like 8% cash, right? Because it's top 300, I think that make the money. So I don't know. That's going to be. I'm excited for it, though. Oh, actually, Jeb Bush sighting. Let's do an actually Jeb. Let's get a little actually Jeb Bush intro, huh? Let's find a little Jeb. Here we go.
Please clap.
Hey, everyone.
Jeb.
Haven't had that in a while. Harvey, I agree with this, but we're talking NFTs, baby. I just don't know how many. I don't know. Harvey, I'm going to take the under, but I hope I'm wrong. How about that? I'm going to take the under, root for the over, though. Brett Francois says QB. What's this? What is this? Is this your lineup for week 1, Brett? We got Lamar, Eckler. All right. I'm not going to read them all. I can't do that. Courtside says, forgot my headphones, so everyone around me has to wear it now. I like that. Oh, looky what we found. Zero RB himself. What's up, Dustin?
What's going on? I'm still waking up, still West Coasting. How you doing?
I'm good. I was just diving into a little Rumble action, a little OTM Rumble. Did you mess around with it this week or no?
I have not. So I'd love to see it. I'd love to act as someone who's never been involved with it and get the full-on lesson. I'm the person watching the YouTube video right now.
I love it. Well, a lot of the comments in the chat so far were that they need the mobile app working so we can get that. You can access the leaderboard. But I'll pull up. This is what I rolled out this week. I tried to be a little different with Drew Lock. All these guys sucked, but I rolled out Drew Lock, Chuba Hubbard. I did both Panthers running backs, Chuba Hubbard and Donta Foreman. Then Kenny Gainwell, little Jordan Hump.
For the people?
Yeah, for the people. Freiermuth, and then the Houston defense, which was the highest scoring one. But so for the Rumble, for the week 1 or the preseason week 1, they did top 100 of the 1,000 cash, and we finished 40th. So we won a pack.
Nice.
We won a Catalyst Rewind, and then big ticket right there, 37th, baby.
Look at big ticket.
I know. I think there's a few more, I think, in here.
There had to be some team holders in there.
Yeah, I know they're like not JK. Patrick Coyne, I think, finished exactly 100th. Let's go. I wanted to look at the first place one. So the first place one, Jolly Jokers and some other stuff too. But here we go. So Justin Fields, which was like sneaky because I think a lot of us didn't think Justin Fields was going to play a full game. And then there we go. The Chuba, little Jordan Humpin, Darrell, Keelan, Muth, Foreman, and then the Houston D. Houston D end up being the highest scoring with 20 points, which was kind of nuts.
My man, Little Jordan's pushing to make the roster, right? Pushing to make the Patriots roster.
Oh yeah, he is. The Patriots though have decided to not play offense this year, so I don't know how useful it's going to be. But yes, Little Jordan Humpin might be on.
I just want him on the roster. That's all. I just need him on the roster. 27th.
27th. There you go, Smurf D's. So I wanted to talk about this. This is where I wanted to get into. We the people said, did TOC help you get ready for Rumble? So I don't think it's hard to take any sort of like information from week 1 because or from preseason because I was playing like Drew Lock. You know what I'm saying? Like I played Donta Foreman and Chuba Hubbard in the same line.
I know. The fact that you're even doing it is just mind-boggling. That you guys are rolling out players for that. I mean, it's DGen Central, but
I had most of them. I own most of them. I think I bought the only thing I bought. I think was the Panthers, either Foreman or Hubbard. I bought him. So I had most of them, so I didn't feel so bad. But I wanted to get a feel for like what was everyone else going to do? What was it going to look like? But I think the real thing that we should take from this is just like the Thursday night information is going to be so important. What are you seeing there? You just see something in the chat?
Saying, let's talk Lakers. You guys are out of control. It's a football show, guys. Even I'm not going to bring it up.
No, yeah, we can't. Even Quad will lose his mind if all of a sudden we go back. I think the Thursday night information is going to be the thing that moves the needle the most. Like whether you're into it, Rumble or not, that is going to be like, that's when the market will move. It'll be a little different than TOC because you can use any defender. So it's not like just in TOC, you needed to play like a defense card. So there was only one thing you could buy. Like this week we saw Texans moments moving. And like, it doesn't matter, but the tight ends, I think is something that can be a little sneaky because the tight ends have like the craziest variance. I love it.
Jesus Christ.
The tight ends have like crazy variance from week to week outside of like Travis Kelce, Darren Waller, George Kittle, now Mark Andrews, likely apparently. But a lot of times you get like randos on a Thursday night. And if they catch 2 touchdowns, like the market's going to move greatly. Right. So I think kind of like looking at the Thursday night schedule maybe can help like get a 1-up on stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's a little bit of what happened last season when we were playing on OTM before, right? There was you could pick a Thursday night player still and add them to your lineup, right? That was what was happening. Right. But then you had the option to sort of sell it if it was moved, if people wanted to include it. That was fun. But yeah, the problem is, or maybe this isn't the case, but the Thursday night games usually didn't really do much, right?
Right. So sometimes, I mean, it maybe like the whole offense didn't pop off, but like occasionally what we would see is, I don't know, like Dalton Schultz was the tight end for the Cowboys and say like he goes 8 catches, 80 yards, 2 touchdowns. That's like a pretty good ceiling performance, from a tight end. So I think like that is where you could see it. So I think, I don't know. I'd be curious what the chat thinks about this as well. But Quad says I'd be willing to bet if you buy all the tight ends that play on Thursday, you'll be able to flip them profitably. That's exactly what I was just going to do.
Just in case one of them pops off, right? Exactly like you're saying, since tight end's such a tricky position.
Right. So like the first Thursday night, right, is Bills Rams. So if we look at
Higbee's probably cheap and maybe you can get Higbee, right?
Exactly. Now, especially I think if we can find Jeb might drop 200 on a Patriots defense from a Thursday night game. Not only did I drop 200, Jeb, I think I bought 2 of them. I think I traded some Top Shot moments for him.
Good memory, Jeb, to call that out.
Yeah. Thanks, Jeb. But yeah, like if we pull up Knox and Higbee right now.
Right.
So Higbee has, this is a rare moment. Is this a rare or legendary? I can't remember. It's a locked in rare. So he's got a rare moment, but then he's got his common out of 10K is $4. And then Dawson Knox only has 1 moment on the site and it's $10. So, and that's also a Bills offense that, is going to put up a shit ton of points.
Supposed to cook. Yeah. So is the play to grab it already now, have it and see what happens. Worst case scenario, you're spending $14 and maybe you use it even down the line.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm saying. Like, I don't
for a position like this.
Yeah, hold on. Let's do our little drop so no one comes at us and sues us. I know people are very sue happy these days. So let me find I'm having a tough time finding videos the last couple of days. It's been a real struggle. Still can't find it. Oh, here we go. None of this is financial advice. Do what you love what you do. Something like that, right? Wow. Only running backs, 0 running backs. There we go.
Only running back strategy. You draft 10 in the first 10 rounds.
I actually don't believe in 0 RBs, by the way. But I just thought it was a fantasy football term, so I went for it.
Your boy does. All right, I gotta. I feel like you guys were both here because you drafted yesterday. Like, is that why? Did you guys both have fantasy football drafts yesterday?
That's the only reason I feel like I can maybe contribute to the conversation is because I participated in a draft. Also, neither of us are in the office. Greg is leaving for like a month, and
yes.
So this is
I came here
time to cook.
No, for 8 days.
Oh.
I came here to, just announce that I will not be on stream for the next 8 days. I know that's a huge, huge gap in the schedule, but just wanted to make it clear.
You got to update that tweet about get ready for a week's worth of content, Mike.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if it's only 8 days, people are gonna be like, "Whoa, we're getting a ton of G done." This is what I think we should do. Then I think both of you should have to share your lineups, and we go over who you drafted last night. I think we do that. Then we can get back to the Rumble. But I think that's what we do. We pivot. And while that's happening, just a reminder, we are giving some stuff away. Like the stream, subscribe, put hashtag Rumble into the chat, and you got to don't forget the Survivor pool thing. I'll share this one more time. But giving away a big old legendary moment if you come in first. All you got to do is sign up here and send a moment to our Team Hold account. That's all you got to do.
All right, I'll share screen here. What I have it on is the draft results, so you can say, "Wow, why did you do that when you could have gotten that guy?" Is that better?
Yeah. This is the Team Hold one too.
Yeah.
I forgot all you Team Hold. Oh,
I forgot all you plebes in the lower divisions were drafting already.
So I ended up 7th, so I got Cooper Kupp. So Jonathan Taylor, McCaffrey, Eckler, Cook, Jefferson. I don't feel like there's anything too crazy there, except maybe I thought Kupp dropping to 7th was a decent pick.
Yeah, that's nice. You shout out We the People for taking Henry like a fish.
Yeah, that's what I thought too, right? I saw that and I said, "Oh, hey, that works out for me." And I think someone in the chat even said, how did Kupp fall that low?" Well, I don't know. I would have loved Jamar Chase too, but I think you have to take Kupp at 7.
Yeah, and Yahoo's
PPR.
not PPR, right?
This one is PPR.
Oh my God, what are you Kupp going 7 in PPR? You guys are wild.
Right. That's what I thought. So hopefully it was good. So you wouldn't have taken any of these guys above Kupp 7, right?
No. I honestly would have taken Kupp 4th.
That's where I thought he was going to go.
Yeah, but I'm also bad, so don't
Well, no, that's right. Look, and then I think everyone was like, "Of course, the LA guy gets a Ram." There's a few other Rams in here, but it's I knew. Oh, big shocker! So then back to back Nerdbird, shout out Nerdbird in the league. This is a fun league. DeAndre Swift, Kelsey. So then it came back to me, and I did Barkley. I mean, I thought about CeeDee Lamb.
Barkley. No.
Okay.
Yeah, I do like CeeDee Lamb, but the Cowboys fans are making me very nervous right now because their entire offensive line is getting murdered.
Look at that cardboard ad on the side.
There you go, Fanatics.
I'm still getting some.
Not a sponsor.
No, not yet. Come on. But look, I mean, I don't know. Who would you? I always like to ask the question: who would you have? What did you say? Yeah, I know. I'm worried about that too, Jeb. I didn't know. I
love Saquon there because I'm not a huge Najee Harris guy, and he also just came out and got hurt. And yeah, I agree. Like with PPR, Barkley should be a monster. Like I would have taken Barkley ahead of Swift, and then Jones and Barkley for me is like a toss up.
Okay. Well, in terms of I was looking at obviously like a draft sheet and all that of where some of the experts were ranking it, and they had Barkley, like you're saying, a little bit higher up, so it felt right. Yeah. So then roll down here, CeeDee Lamb, Chubb, Pittman, and then my next pick was DJ Moore. So
love DJ Moore.
That's what I thought too. I felt like I was getting a bunch of nice, solid players in the mix when it was falling to me. I didn't want any of these guys after him. I was looking at Pitts because I thought I would have secured up my tight end spot, which would have been fun. But
Yeah,
I'm not mad at getting DJ Moore paired up with Cooper Kupp.
I actually those 3 picks in a row, 6, 7, and 8 of that round are exactly how in the order I would go to. Like I like AJ Brown the most, DJ Moore second, and then
Zeke.
oh wait, I'm sorry, no Pitts.
Zeke went high.
I'm sorry, 5, 6, 7. I like Pitts,
Yeah.
Brown, DJ in that order.
Okay.
Did Zeke go high in this, or am I crazy? He went in like the
Go ahead.
5th round of mine or 4th round of mine.
Yeah, I think this is a little bit high for Zeke. Sorry,
He's still
Austin.
gonna get carries.
I
Yeah.
hate the Cowboys.
Yeah, I think that's the thing too. I think it's just not a fun pick. Had he had fallen one round further and you got him like mid 4th round, you'd probably be stoked. I would say.
Yeah.
Maybe not stoked, but you'd be
Yeah.
like, all right.
So Nerdbird went then McLaurin. I love Nerdbird's team right now.
Yeah. So he got Kamara and then he got DeAndre Swift, and now he went with McLaren and Patty.
McLaurin and Mahomes. Yeah, I like that a lot. All right, who'd you get?
This is one where this is where it gets tricky. So
Yeah.
I was full on set to get Etienne. Like I was full ready to go. He was about 11 picks below where it says who's available. So I said, all right, next pick. I got it. Bang.
Yeah.
Taken right before me. Not happy about that. So I had to do a little bit of scrambling. I thought about taking Cortland Sutton and I went Brees Hall. I don't know. This is where it gets tough.
Yeah, that is tough.
If you could be honest.
Yeah, Brees Hall I really liked Brees Hall like a month ago. And now it's starting to make me a little more nervous with a lot of reports coming out about our boy Brees. It sounds like it's going to be more of a split with Michael Carter.
Right.
And I don't know if people thought that at the beginning. But honestly, I would have gone. I actually like these 8, 9, and 11 a little bit better. Like I think I do
too.
I like Lamar a lot. Allen Robinson I love, and then Cortland Sutton I also love too.
So I like Cortland Sutton. I like Allen Robinson. I even like Cam Akers. I felt like if I took either of those, I'd be a full-on Rams homer going with double Rams wideout or a running back. I also thought Cam Akers was maybe a little too early for me to grab him there.
Yeah, and he's still not running. He still can't run.
Right. So
I think you got to run.
Well, probably could have went Allen Robinson. Probably could have went Cortland Sutton. TBD.
Yeah.
We'll see how that works out. But I would have been really happy with Etienne right here.
Yeah.
So
all right, then what are we?
We'll see. It gets
five?
dicey, right? And then here I was hoping maybe Waddle
Yeah.
slipped to me or something, or Waller. I was looking at for tight end, but I'm not mad at AJ Dillon. I know Greg, you like AJ Dillon, right?
I do. Yeah, I could have kept him in it would have been a 6th round pick in my league, and I opted for AJ Brown in the 4th, which I feel like is better value, but
yeah,
I'm still jealous. I'm gonna miss
I
him.
like AJ Dillon. I don't know where you're at on him, Mike. I also like Juju.
AJ.
I like Juju a little bit. Waddle. I don't know who below would you have rather had. I think is always the good question. Judy. I wouldn't have minded Judy or Juju.
No, I don't. Send mom. Oh, sorry. I thought that said send mom, and I was like, "What's up, Kanye?" Oh, Kane. It's probably Kane. Yeah, I can do that right now. I think I like, especially if you wanted a running back, that makes sense there. The only I really like Amon-Ra St. Brown for PPR.
Yeah.
And I also like Godwin quite a bit. I feel like Godwin's getting overlooked because he was a little dinged up.
Yes.
But
I like all of those. I do too. I think. Go ahead, Mike.
No. I think AJ Dillon was great though.
I think I wanted to shore up that running back spot just a tiny bit because of Brees Hall unsureness, and I also really liked Kupp and DJ Moore already, so I thought it might behoove me to lean running back there. But yes, I like all of these wideouts. I would have had AJ Dillon gone, I would have grabbed one of these guys. And then there's Nerdbird getting Judy and Lazard again, still feeling a nice team. Also, Michael Thomas was someone that I was going to grab in this round.
Yeah.
Right there. When he was probably about 12 picks below where it was supposed to be. And Joker Rock took him a few picks before me. So
I like your DK Metcalf pick, just betting on them signing a different quarterback.
Right. It was, he's a bench player right now for me. He's not going to start. So could he sneak into my flex spot? You know what I mean? Like, or be like a solid bye week player. I don't know. I didn't think it was that bad. Not super sexy, but a little. It's a question. There's some question marks with a lot of players.
If Jimmy Garoppolo goes to the Seahawks, all of a sudden DK Metcalf is like real. That's like his late round steal.
Might be tasty. Anyone here that you would have taken above DK as we're looking at it?
I like I liked it. I mean, not
Mooney?
necessarily ahead of them. I really like. No, I hate Mooney. Well, I mean, Mooney's fine, but I like Goddard, who we the people
Right.
got, is really good. Chase Edmonds, I kind of like too, but you just took AJ Dillon, so
Right.
no, I think DK
Nothing
has
too crazy.
who DK or Goddard is who I would have taken there.
And then we get a QB. I wanted to shore up the QB spot. I don't mind waiting for QB, but I don't like waiting so far that that I'm starting, I can't even like Jared Goff. Like I won't go that far. So I wanted to get that spot, and I'm happy with Russell Wilson there. I think he's.
But you know what this pick is making me think? Scroll up to round, was it 3?
Okay.
When did Sutton go?
Oh, the combo. Right.
Yeah, that was the only thing. Like
right
I would
here.
like to get Sutton there, so that way you have that little stack.
Yeah, that would have been nice. That would have been nice.
I love Russ though.
I didn't know Russell was going to be there, to be honest. I also who was I looking at? I don't know. I want to leave time for Greg too. But anyway, so that's Russell Wilson, and then I got a tight end, Cole Kmet. I could have maybe went with Miles Sanders or any of these guys, but I needed a time.
Nervous.
Yeah. I like Ramondre Stevenson just as like a flyer. Was hoping to get him there. And when is James Cook?
I love both of those guys. Awesome.
Yeah. I was happy there too. Like you start throwing some darts with. So I think the top half of my draft is like a lot of solid guys that feel pretty consistent.
Yeah.
And then I started to do some dart throws with James Cook there, Chris Olave, T-Law. I like to have a backup QB. That's just me. I'm sure most people don't, but I like to have a backup QB.
I think you should be drafting 2 quarterbacks. I think I'm fine with that.
All right. I worry someone gets injured and then you're, like I said, you're starting Jared Goff and then it's a bad situation. Not that T-Law is great, but I was going to try and get Derek. Okay. I was going to get Derek Carr here and then he got taken. Then I went early with the Rams D because I just didn't know who else to pick. No
Rams
no
tight
kickers. End? No kickers. Yes, Rams tight end, obviously, Tyler Higbee, and then finished off with, for the people,
little Jordan Home.
Yeah.
Also, we the people love that. I know it's a cowboy, but Jalen Tolbert, I love that last round pick.
Yeah, everyone was excited about that one. It got called out in our chat, and I saw that and said I probably should have done something like that instead.
Yeah, but for the culture, baby, little Jordan.
Yeah, had to go for the culture. LJ. Yeah.
People are saying, is the draft order already set for Thursday? I haven't even checked where I'm drafting yet. All right, G-Don, what did you get hooked up with?
Is that our league? Is that the top?
Yeah.
All right.
We'll
see Nerdbird there.
Ours was already set, so you guys might be set.
Yeah, I'm auto drafting. I'm going to be in Croatia, but that probably means I'll have a better team than the one I drafted last night.
Dude, just draft in Croatia, bro.
I can't show round by round because we did it offline and our commissioner put it in all out of order, so we're all going to look like idiots. But there's a lot of caveats here because this is a keeper and franchise league. So we had a keeper. You have one player to franchise, which I took Cup, and then a keeper that is 2 rounds higher than where they were drafted. That becomes your pick.
Right.
So I had Derrick Henry. But that I couldn't keep him in Cup. I had AJ Dillon in the 6th. I had Tony Pollard in the 8th, but I took AJ Brown in the 4th. So those 2 picks were locked up. Here I have Dustin's last round pick starting, and Dustin's flyer RB starting.
Yes.
So
I know I like it. You went heavy. You went heavy on the wideouts.
Yeah. So I had Cup locked up. It's a 12-team league with 24 players locked away.
Right.
So first round there was absolutely no running backs left. I went with Kelsey. I think I don't even know who else I could have gotten.
Some good flyers here. It feels like though, like if some of these guys start to hit, like Gabriel Davis, right?
Oh, dude, Gabriel Davis is a steal there. Gabriel Davis is gonna be a monster this year.
Yeah. So I don't know.
How do you feel?
I'm always a horrible drafter, but I'm good. I usually manage my way into the last playoff spot. So drafting is my weakest point in the season. So if you guys think this is semi-decent, it means I'm a playoff team.
Yeah. I think you're live. You're live there.
I think so too. I think if a few, I mean, look, Mike is the expert, but I feel like there's a few things that can turn the corner there and start to build.
You're very low on Gabe Davis. You're out of your mind, Fenny. They're going to score just 1 billion points.
Yeah.
How you guys feel about 2 defenses, baby?
I think that's awful. I already yelled at you about that.
I mean, those are 2 good defenses, though, right? At least.
Yeah, but you just don't. I honestly, most fantasy leagues should get rid of defense. I think that it's the most. Defenses and kickers.
I'm glad we got rid of the kicker at least in our league.
What I've found is that late in the season, I usually end up having 2 defenses, for better or worse. For some reason, this was like 17 rounds. In round 17, I was like, fuck it. The Rams are gonna have 2 tough weeks, and then they're gonna be great, and the Niners have 2 easy weeks. Right. So fuck it, I'll just lock them in.
But, they got a waiver wire. You can do that, right? Week to week, you can go pick them up. You can go pick
them
up.
But
that's the thing too. I almost got a second defense, and I thought the same thing, Mike. I probably there'll be someone on the waiver. I guess
we have a bit. It's like all bidding and shit.
Yeah.
So I'm like, fuck it. I know I'm gonna want the Rams in week 3, so let me just hold it.
Look at this take though from KJ.
Yeah,
Gabe Davis will finish top 10 this year.
Let's go.
Spicy.
Fetty, not to get all big brain analytical, but if you look at Gabe Davis's second half of the year with the routes run and the usage from Josh Allen to Gabe Davis, it was through the roof. They weren't letting him, he wasn't running enough routes at the beginning of the year. And then obviously he was just cooking in practice. So then the second half of the year, they let him run a little bit more. He is going to be a monster this year.
I think so.
Yeah. Well, good job, Greg. Good.
Yeah.
I'm only doing 1 redraft league this year. It's just the team hold one. I'm not doing any other.
Oh wait, do we have keepers in that league?
No, but it's a redraft. We draft it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I feel.
I don't see. I don't know what that means. What do you mean?
I feel decent about my team, Mike. Thank you for not saying, "Wow, what did you do there?"
Yeah. Oh, I have the 8 pick. Well, go ahead. Give me Cooper Kupp then. You fish. Keep taking Derrick Henry.
I was so happy about that. I
great.
couldn't believe it. I thought that's who I was going to have to get was Derrick Henry, and fine. I actually probably would have skipped him and taken Jamar Chase, but I don't know. I was thrilled with Kupp there.
I think Kupp and Jefferson are bang bang, and then Chase is right behind them.
Yeah,
but as long you gonna get out of here, G Dunn?
I gotta get.
We're gonna get out of here and let you get back to it.
All right. Well, thanks for the Hollywood hour.
Anytime, except not the next 8 days. See ya.
All right, later.
All right,
guys. See ya. All right, thanks to G Dunn and Dustin for coming over. So I want to not review people's drafts anymore, but let's go over to what were we talking about? The Thursday night thing. I think we should look at all of those tight ends. I think that's worth doing just so we can see the prices and stuff. We the people says Derrick Henry catches passes this year. I'll laugh in glory. No, totally. I agree. I'm just goofing with the Derrick Henry pick. I think it's fine. My rule on Derrick Henry though is that I've been out on Derrick Henry this whole time, so I'm not going in now. You know what I mean? I planted my flag deep and hard. All right, let's go back over to Rumble. So like we were saying, right? With the variance of the tight end, I think scooping up some of these Thursday guys are the way to go. So Higbee and Knox, I think seeing that they only have a couple of moments. Now, again, this will change. We got to remind ourselves as we're buying week 14, or maybe we just look at the first 6 weeks then of Thursday night, because we're going to get more moments eventually, right? Whenever we find out what the roadmap is and what the pack drops are going to look like. Because as more moments get added, some of these tight ends will get another moment, which then will bring the overall price down just a little bit. However, I do think there is some safety in getting some of these debut, like a Knox debut at 10 feels easy. Higbee and Kelsey are the only 2 tight ends playing on Thursday for a while. Well, we just said Dawson Knox, Artemis. Another L for Artemis. So anyways, let's look at the next week. We've got, so we start with Bills and Rams. Week 2, we got Chargers and Chiefs. So let's take a look at, I doubt we have much to look at for the Chiefs. I don't think so. Let me see something real quick. Hold on. Sorry. Sharing the wrong screen. Let's take a look. So obviously Kelsey right now, Kelsey, I actually picked up a moment of his the other day. Let's see how many moments Kelsey has. A bunch, right? But you got only 1 common. So only 1 common at 23, which means the rare is at 169. When we're talking the legendary, obviously out of reach, and another rare at 1099. So I think this Travis Kelsey is a little bit sharp, scooping up a tight end. Does Gerald Everett have a moment? No, he doesn't. Parham, what about Parham? Donald Parham? No, he doesn't. Okay. I was trying to see if some of the other Charger tight ends have one. So, all right, I'll give you that one, Artemis. You get that one for getting your just Kelsey. Dawson, not right, but Artemis, you still have to play a tight end though, right? You still have to play a tight end. So, ooh, yeah, buddy. Production says, yeah, buddy, let's go. Yeah, buddy. Thanks for being here. All right, let's keep looking. Yeah, I don't think, by the way, I'm not saying you should be playing rare tight ends unless it's like Waller in a smash matchup or Kittle in a smash or Kelsey or Andrews. Other than that, you really shouldn't be doing that in my mind. Welch says, just happy I got my Mark Andrews rare for 50 a couple months ago. Want a Pitts too. Yeah. Pitts is up there. All right, let's keep moving. What's here? You can see I've got the schedule up here. Week 3, we've got Steelers and Browns, which means it's time for the Freiermuth season. So let's go. Freiermuth, I think. Nope, I didn't mean to export. Freiermuth only has one moment, I believe, right? So let's take a look at Pat Fryer. $11 for his debut. So he's only going to debut. The Browns, Njoku, right? Njoku, $6 for his debut as well. I'm going to go buy this right now. Njoku, I'm actually kind of high on as like a fantasy dart throw every once in a while. I don't think Njoku is going to finish like top 10 tight end or anything, but they paid him a lot of money. They paid Njoku like a lot of money. Like a multi-year deal, so clearly they believe in him a little bit. Granted, you're getting like Jacoby Brissett for most of it, but again, I kind of like Njoku a little bit. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna keep moving. Never play tight end hero, man. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Unless you have a Thursday night game, though, right? If you have a Thursday night game, who knows? Defensive rare is the way to go. Just need to play whoever's playing the Seahawks. Reed, I still don't think the defense has as a high enough upside for that either. Honestly, like I think this past week was the exception more than the rule because you weren't having. There we go. Mike's our cult leader. Love to see it. Because you weren't having guys play the full game, so it was easier for the defense to go off. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's go back to the schedule now. So we looked at Njoku and Freiermuth for that one. Week 4, we've got Dolphins and Bengals. Now this is a weird one. The Bengals moved off of CJ Uzomah. So who's their guy? Their guy is Hayden. What's his name? Hayden Hurst, right? And I don't know if Hayden Hurst has a moment. No, he does. Okay, so Hayden Hurst has one moment at $5. That's a debut. Now we assume the Bengals offense cooks. Am I missing another tight end that they have, or is it Hayden Hurst? Is that their main guy? Now Miami's weird because they have Gesicki, right? But there's this weird trade rumors that Gesicki might not be there. But anyways, both of their debuts only $5. It's Hayden Christensen. Interesting. But both of those are a little weird. I don't love these calls as much, especially if Gesicki ends up on a different team, which seems probable. I shouldn't say probable, but it seems like it could happen. Week 5, we got Colts and Broncos. Colts seem really like all of the reports out of Indianapolis are Mo Alley Cox is like the real deal. And he's only got one moment. That's only $4. So Mo Alley Cox on a Thursday night, I think is, pretty sexual. I think that's something that could work, right? Blaze says out mowing lawns. What did I miss? Nothing really. Mike G won't be a Dolphin week 1. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I do think this Mo Alley Cox call is a little interesting. I think the Colts offense is going to be a little bit better than we think. I mean, the upgrade from Carson Wentz to Matt Ryan, even though Matt Ryan runs like I do when I'm hurt, is such an upgrade. So I kind of like it. Yeah, buddy, says Colts are my dark horse. Matty Ice to Pittman. I'm actually one of my highest owned underdog exposures is Alec Pierce. I have like 25% Alec Pierce. But I like Jonathan Taylor, Nyheim Hines catching balls out of the backfield. And then you've got, Pittman. You still got Paris Campbell running around occasionally. You get this rookie Alec Pierce and Mo Alley Cox. I feel like that offense is going to do some stuff. So I'd pay attention to that one. And again, these are just like cheap dart throws on these Thursday night games. And the Colts play the Broncos. The Broncos are in a weird spot. I don't think I don't think any. Oh no, Alberto does have a moment. I forgot because I own them, 3 of them. So Alberto has a moment. I'm going to tell you this right now, though. It might be a little bit inflated here because there's like Alberto's had a weird preseason where he was like the only tight end. Like he's playing into the 4th quarter of their games, and they just don't seem like they love him. They've got this rookie Greg Duchlet. I ruined the pronunciation, but he might be stealing time from Albert. So I don't know. I think if this was at $4 or $5, I'd say let it ride. But at 7, I'm a little nervous about it. Yeah, let's ride. There we go, Bronco Nation. We the people still in on Alberto. Hey, listen, I have 3 of them, so I'm still in on it. I'm still in. I'm just a little bit more nervous than I was the previous week. And then we'll do one more. The Commanders and Bears. This is actually like a sneaky high-end tight end opportunity in this game, especially if we don't have more moments by week 6. But Cole Kmet does not have a moment. Okay, so Cole Kmet's coming, but he's not here yet. Logan Thomas was the other one, and he was hurt for most of the year. So, it's a rare. Honestly, though. So someone explained this to me in the rules, right? You can only play one hero moment, but that doesn't mean you can only roster one rare moment, right? You can just only get the boost on one. Is that right? Someone explain that to me before I go in on this hot take. Any thoughts on it? Does anybody know that to be true? I imagine you can still use the moments. You're just not going to get the hero boost, right? Correct. Okay, everyone's telling me correct. So Logan Thomas gets 1.5 concussions a year. So that's nerve-wracking. So again, I'm not saying go buy this right now. But if you want to do some weird gambling here, you only have one tight end. He's only got one moment. It's a $63 rare moment. I'm not saying that should be your hero play, but Logan Thomas is like pretty good. Like when he stays healthy, I've granted you a Carson Wentz throwing to you, and that's scary as hell. But if Logan Thomas has one of those games, 8 for 96, 2 touchdowns, that moment is going to ramp up. That is going to ramp up because that's even if you're not even if you like don't want to play it for Rumble, you're just like, oh, flip this. That will ramp up. Now that's it. There's no reason to give there's no reason to gamble $63 on something like that, but that's an interesting call. This is also a good point. So maybe you buy both the Colts. Is it the Colts? Who is it? Excuse me. Who was I just saying? It's the Bears. So maybe you buy the Bears defense just to be safe. You get the Bears defense because there's a good chance they pick 6 a bunch of times. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so those are the first 6 weeks. That's just on. That's how I've been that is how I'm going to approach Rumble for the most part. Okay. You need to target some rares, which we're going to do on Wednesday. I'm going to do a deeper dive on how I'm going to do the hero ball, how I'm going to pick my heroes. I wanted to do a little more research. I know we've talked a little bit about where, I probably won't put rare QBs in, or hero QBs, but I wanted to dig in a little bit more week to week. So we'll talk about that. But for figuring out the market as it's going to move, we got a little taste of that as we saw some stuff jumping up Thursday into Friday. So I think that's the best way to be prepared. Defense would have been another one that would pop, but again, because you can play any defensive player. I mean, I guess something you could do is dive into the teams that have the least amount of defensive players. And then you could gamble that way, but that's probably too much work for me, especially when you could get a Texans moment for $4 this week, All right, let me catch up. We the People says, I say new moments by weeks 3 or 4. Yeah, my guess is that we get moments. I would love to see it if we got pack drops week 4, 8, 12, 16 playoffs. To me, that makes the most sense, but we'll see. Also, you get a 3-point bonus for winning teams. So that's a nice bonus if you play a rare defense. Yeah, I just don't know if it's enough. Strictly Sports says, so do we have any idea when they will drop new moments? We're going by what moments are out now, but what if they drop packs with new moments come week 2? Strictly Sports. So the only thing they've come out and said is that they won't do it every week. Week 2 seems pretty early to drop new moments because that means they'd have 1 week of games to work on. So again, I think you do it every month, right? 1 a month, basically. You get 4 weeks of content to work with. I don't know. That's how I would approach it if I was them, but I don't know. I would love it if it was every 6 weeks. I would love 6 weeks. But I think if we're being honest about like them still trying to make money, that's like a good, right? It used to be like the quarter poll, right? You play 4 games, we evaluate the power ranking, shit like that. Garen says the Bills only have one floor defensive player, could run if they get a pick 6 in game 1. There you go. And JK says, hopefully we get a roadmap this week. We are due for it, right? So the preseason is over. We have a drop on what? A drop is on Wednesday, the 31st. Excuse me. Thursday, the 1st, September 1st. What do we think? I felt like the initial reaction was that people were going to line up. It now seems like momentum has shifted a little bit, and there's a little bit more hesitation with whether or not you're going to line up for this $59 pack. Obviously, it's hard to make this decision until we know what the fuck is in the pack, right? All we know right now is 10 people are going to get an Odell Beckham Jr. But I'm not sure. I'm not really sure what to do with it. Yeah, they said the roadmap before the season starts, so within the next 10 days. I mean, it would be fire if they did it before this next drop, but my guess is it's probably after the drop. Have they ever done it how you would approach it? That's a great point by you to the house. Max packs lining up. All right, so maybe it was just like 2 people in the Discord that said they were a little nervous about lining up. Speaking of which, let's join the Discord. Let's get you in that Discord. We're pumping. I think we're over 1,500 users in the Discord, and once a week somebody comes in and says they can make us, $20,000 if you just text them. So just be careful of that. That's good shit all the time. All right, so it's not okay. So maybe it was just a couple of people that were nervous about lining up for the pack drop, but it seems like most people are going to line up. So for $89, that's exciting. It'll be soon. There are a lot of star players with no rares available. Yeah, but you know what? Yeah, buddy. We can't get rare moments until games happen, right? And so, right, they do need rare moments, but they also need games to have moments to then become rare. So I think we still have a few weeks to go. I think we do. But I don't know. Anything else you guys want to chit chat about before we wrap up? Just a reminder, we're going to do another show on Wednesday. We'll have and we'll dive more into the rare. And then Friday, there's going to be no show because I remembered I was going to be in Chicago. So no show on Friday. I promise to make it up to you. Maybe I'll do a pre-recorded thing to throw out there. But no show on Friday. Do we think we see more seasonal NFTs from All Day? I hope so, man. We were talking about this last week. I think that's just an easy way to give people something free when they first line up, right? I think that's one of the coolest things UFC Strike has done outside of their Champions program. One of the coolest things is these hype NFTs. So I hope they continue doing that stuff. Did pack contents come out from Thursday? No, I don't believe they have yet. Otherwise, I apologize because I should have looked that up, but I don't think they have yet. They've said more Series 1 moments in packs. Think they do Series 1 reward packs with new moments based on performance. Ooh, that's interesting, JKs. I don't know. That's a good point. This is what I'm saying, though, man. We need a roadmap. We need better. I shouldn't say better communication. They're doing a good job communicating. But, like, it really is hard to, John Jackson, I don't know if he put this in a tweet or if it was on a show or if it was in an email or whatever it was. But it's kind of hard to make any sort of collecting decisions when the information shifts a little bit from week to week. So we need all that information soon. Like because I was under the impression we weren't going to get a lot of new moments, but now it seems like some more new moments are coming just from S1. I think we need that info. Let me live, Dave. My balls was hot, says Feldman. Hell yeah. All right. Look, reminder here. We are going to do a Top Shot giveaway. Because we can't give away all day stuff. So last call, like the stream, subscribe, put hashtag Rumble into the chat. We'll give something away. And then we'll be back tomorrow with some basketball info. And then Wednesday, basketball and footy. So a lot of good stuff happening. Last call for the giveaway. We'll spin it up. And then hopefully we get, the drops on Thursday. Hopefully we get some more info. Westbrook got traded to the Olympic curling team. We love that. Thank you, Chicago Spartan. I'm enjoying it too. What's kind of fun is that when I do the morning show, I feel a little sleepy. Like I've already had my coffee, but I haven't really started my day, you know? And then for the midday show, I've already got a show under my belt. I went for a run. I worked out. I showered. I had lunch. I had like feels like I had a full day. I feel it in my throat a little bit, but I feel excited. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully challenge after the drop. Yeah, I bet we do. I bet we do have that. I bet we do. All right, let's spin this Rumble giveaway. I don't even know what it's going to be. No, I was just talking about football 2000. I'm not talking about MLS. People got to stop trying to get me talk about MLS. Talking to you, Kwisenberg. All right, here we go. Let's spin it. Spin it up. We had 68 entrants. Piss poor performance by you guys. Let's see who's getting it on. Getting it on. It's going to Ryan Noska. Congrats, Ryan. Ryan, shoot me a DM either on the Discord or on Twitter just so I can get flying on that. Also, hey, I want to shout out my man Jordan Santiago, who listened to the morning show today and then was like, hey, do you want some help with merch, getting merch off the ground? And he's building the site right now. The guy's a legend. Shout out Jordan. We the Peeps said just have Dion and Megatron. Oh, I hope you guys saw my sweet little ass TikTok that talked about Calvin Johnson. I'd take a Darrell Revis too. There he is right there. Let's go. Congrats, Ryan. Also, I see Bagged Wine in the chat. Bagged Wine, you're going to have to you might have to run our show on Friday with Mihal. Maybe it's you and Mihal, and we'll get a special guest or something. Because I won't be here for the happy hour, and we need to talk about Spa and Ferrari screwing it up again. There he is. There's Jordan. All right, everybody. I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for tuning in for not one, but two shows. Good times. Happy Monday. We will see you all tomorrow morning in the NBA streets. We out.
Well, the top side streets